And now for a bit of culture down here at the Amari, at the Mantra, and Brendan Daly is the man who's put on this evening of culture and classical music. Why?
Well, Barry, you know, it's part of our Mantra music series, and we're doing the Mantra Classic tonight. So we think that, you know, there's not a lot of classical music that gets regularly played in Paddy. I know there are some areas, and we thought we'd bring a bit of classical here tonight.
And very nice it is too. It suits the place.
It's beautiful. The ambience is fantastic, and you know, everyone's wearing their. I mean, the musicians are in their tuxedos, so they look great. Yeah.
And Bach, Strauss and Mozart.
That's right.
You don't not very often see them on the same night, do you?
Well, no, don't often see them at all, actually. No, the idea was we wanted to actually make sure that you know, they were not contemporary, popular tracks, so that people or compositions, so that people when they came would know it. You know, so. That was really it,
and actually they're playing their greatest hits at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's the Bangkok Symphony Orchestra, or part of it's a quintet from the BSO, and they've worked hard on the list of compositions, and you know, it's fantastic. Everyone's loving it.
Absolutely, we know every track.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm singing along. I know all the words.
Well, it's amazing. Some of them, you know, already they're watching the Warner Brothers cartoons growing up. You know, some of the classical music is in those sorts of things. So
you recognise it.
You recognise it. So funny.
Now you're a music fan yourself.
I am. Yes. I am.
What kind of music did you grow up with?
Oh, all sorts of music. But generally, you know, a bit of rock and roll, and I'm sort of that era. But a bit of pop music as well. You know, some glam rock, that sort of stuff.
So you must be a bit of a Bowie fan.
I am a bit of a Bowie fan. Yeah, I love. My favourite album is probably Ziggy Stardust from. So
I actually saw him live when he did all that stuff.
Did you really? Oh, I think he's an amazing. What
a showman.
What a showman, yeah. That's right.
Okay, well, is there any one particular song from that album that you like?
Yeah, I'd have to say Starman.
Starman,
yeah,
good.
I love that song.
Good choice. Let's have a look at Starman. Fantastic. Thanks, Brendan.
Thanks, Barry.
Didn't know what time it was and the lights were low. I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was laying down some get it on rock and roll, he said. Then the loud sound, it seemed to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of phase. That was no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie. Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.
only I could spend my whole life loving you. Dream, sweetheart. Ya-da-da-da. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'll never say never again, again, 'cause here I am with you again. That's just the big nice that I never do. I'll never say never again, again, 'cause here I am with you again. Head over heels in love again. Same sweet you, the same sweet you. Like to take you all back. What? Back to your first love. Back to your first kiss. And maybe, just maybe, back to the very first time you all had a cheeseburger.
I leave from softball practice 7-9. It's getting dark, but the golden arches light up the night. I turn the corner up, now there's nothing right. I count my money and then I rehearse what I'm gonna say. I'd like to order a fries, a quarter pounder with cheese. I love the light in your eyes. Will you go out with me, please? I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She has a smile of innocence, so tender and warm. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. Breakdown. She has a smile of innocence, so tender and warm. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform.
Once again, the Siam Bayshore is putting on a fantastic event, and this time it's Din and Tonic. We've got Vibe Off, we have Matt, and we have Kevin. That's it. And three guys who are travel light, shall we say. You don't travel with any instruments, do you?
We don't. We are Harvard University's signature all-male a cappella group, and we sing jazz standards from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. So we are just voices.
It's unbelievable. It's an easier way to travel around. Just carry a suit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. We save a few bucks on, airport, having to fly and all that, bringing instruments. Ugh, that would be terrible. So.
Plus, take it from me, someone who's traveled around and doing sound checks. You don't have to do a sound check, do you?
Well, we do a sound check in spaces where we perform with microphones, but luckily in the atrium of the Siam Bayshore, it's just the voices, and I think we sound all right.
It's Acapulco singing, isn't it? See what I did there?
I do see what you did there. It's clever.
Now, I'll tell you what, you're very visual as well, aren't you? It's not just the vocals, but the visual. Who choreographs everything?
So the Dins were formed originally as a very performative theatrical group. So we have a particular position in our group, the stage manager, who choreographs for us. But in general, we're just kind of happy guys who like to have fun with the music. So that's
Our
what we're all
tagline
about.
is a cappella with a twist. So
Do a little bit of a twist?
something like that.
Not that kind of a twist.
Well, we might change it to Acapulco with a twist.
Acapulco with a twist, that's what you should do now. Who chooses what songs you should do?
So we have a music director who chooses what songs we should do. We all have a little bit of input on what songs we like and all that stuff. But also, members of the group arrange all of the music. So all the music you hear is arranged by some Din. And any Din who wants to arrange a song can arrange a song and give it to the music director and see what they think.
All right, I have to ask, who thought up the name Din and Tonic?
It's been around as long as any of us have known, but the group is 35 years old, so our repertoire goes back that far, as does the stupid name.
The last song I just heard you sing, McDonald's Girl, now it's written by a friend of mine, Dean Freeman. You didn't even know that, did you?
Some of the people in the group know. We get the question often enough, where does that McDonald's Girl song come from, that we usually just shove. I think Vibe Bob has been the general spokesperson for that question. We just kind of shove him forward.
It's an absolutely awesome song to sing. We've been singing it since 1982, I think, was the first time it was performed, and every year we sing it. It's one of the songs that's recurring in our repertoire.
I'll give you a quick fact. When it came out, it was banned by the BBC
Why?
because it mentions McDonald's. It's a commercial.
Yeah, we try to keep it away from McDonald's in general, so we try to stay at least a 5-mile radius from any McDonald's. I'm not sure if we're successful or not, but...
Well, guys, you look and sound fantastic, all right? So really enjoyed watching you perform, really. So it's fantastic. Thanks very much for coming to Pattaya, and best of luck in the future.
Good talking to you.
Thank you so much.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got, who could ask for